Hello again, we're back on the extension build today and we are going to do some tiling. That bathroom that we prepped in the earlier videos before we did the staircase a couple of weeks ago, we are going to get that tiled. So let's have a look and crack on. There's the trowel. I'm going to use thin side because what I'm going to do is I'm going to back butter them all as well. So what I mean by back butter is put it on the tile as well as on the floor. Just get that corner. I'm going to put it on both sides. Then I get a good fix. Put it in, give it a wiggle, and that should do it. Then I'll set my next clips up. Put a clip there. One there. Should be pretty level because floor's level. Yep, spot on. Then you just shove these wedges in when you're happy with it. Yeah, it's good. Right, I've just got tricky bits left now. Put one in there, that pipe's bent. Got these two to do. I'm going to put bigger holes in. I've had to wedge that back in here because that pipe's bent. I've left a big hole and then you can put one of them pieces round that covers it. Because I'm not keen on these pipes. If they'd have been straight, I could have cut another 15mm hole, but because like this, he's going to have to do something with him, his plumber. Same with these, look. Like, they're just, I don't know if you can see that, they just don't go straight. They're just, and I've boarded downstairs, so I'm going to cut a biggish hole and then you can sort that out, and then we'll just put some of them caps around it. Right, I'm going to start up wall tiles now. I'm going to do the same pattern as before, so we'll probably come in like that 200, because it says don't half lap them. It says that on all these big tiles. Only problem is, it works out alright at ceiling, just I think it's about 50mm off a tile, so that'll work alright. And then on this sill here, the 300 tiles look, and I've got 320. So I think I'm going to strip this off because I'm sure I double boarded it, so I'm sure it's got a board underneath that and then a board up top. So I'm going to strip that off. I'll put a 5mm bed at bottom for a silicone joint. That'll get me another 5mm, and then we'll have as spacers as well. So it should get us near enough there, but I'm going to have to do it like that because I really don't want to cut under this window then. And then I tried it again. I thought, oh, I'll cut some off bottom, get a bigger cut on window, but then it runs short on top. Then we end up with a little cut on top. So best thing to do is I'll take this board off later, get some tiles on first. We'll sort this window out later, and we'll do it like that. I think I'm going to start on this wall straight up. So I just put a laser line on just to get this first course set out. Just get this on. So that's that wall in, look, and I've got a really neat line at the top, look, that looks smart as well. And I'll show you how I cut them in a minute, what cutter I've got. But yeah, look, I know I've gone a bit over top with these, but I prefer to get it really flat. I mean, you can see how great they get them, especially on the, like I said, these tiles where there's no chamfer on them. They need to be absolutely spot on. You could pretty much get them real nice with these, look. I'll run my fingers up and it's just flat as out. So that'll make a nice job, that. I'm going to start on this bottom, and then hopefully these have gone off so I can pop these out as I put them in, because I've got just these few left. But if I get them out early, just as it's just setting, I should be able to pull them out without them breaking. So I sort of had camera on, look. I need a proper camera stand. But yeah, right, I'll crack on with this, then I'll show you how I cut them, and then I'll probably get all this in on high speed or something, and then we'll do the dreaded beading. That's my my worst nightmare, is doing beading. I really don't like it. I find it really hard for some reason doing it. But take my time, I'm sure we'll get there. Right. So, I'm not far off with this window right now. Let's try this on, see what it will look like. Get these under. Yeah, so look, we're 10mm. So if we take this board off, because I can remember when I put it on, I double boarded this. I just put this board up at the top because I had some of this left and I thought, oh, you know what, I'll use that. But there is actually a board underneath, so what I'll do is I'll strip that off, and that should leave a perfect tile finish now, which is pretty good, should work out good. But I'm going to get, it's close to end of day, so I'm just going to get these two in, and then we'll crack on with it tomorrow, and I'm out with these as well. So I want to get these out first thing in the morning. I'll get these out, and then hopefully they won't break if I get them out early. And then we should be pretty good to go again. So I'll see you in the morning. Another day, I've just took them, I don't know what to call them. I just took these out that were holding them anyway. And I've just left these in because it's still a little soft. And then that's that front, and then Tim's just stripping this off before I start tiling. So we did have another board under it, look. It's actually left the bottom board on, isn't it? The cement board on bottom because we tile adhesive these on. So yeah, that should work out lovely, that. So I'll let you crack on with that, Tim.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have a bash of that. This is the bead for the edges. It's just a flat bead. So what I'm gonna do, instead of mitering it, I'm just gonna sit it on square and it'll look nice like that. So just cut a bit off and that'll go like that, look. And then the other tile will go on. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna set laser up and we'll just come out a little bit with it, just by this. And then I'll get a nice straight edge on with laser. That's the idea. So this is what I've been cutting on. I literally had a text last night, I'm not kidding, from a video I put on last year when we did the tray that went in on a wet room floor. And guy put, you're using a DIY tool, this. And I'm like, what? And he probably, if I go all different jobs we do, and I spend 300 quid on every tool, I won't earn a penny. God, honestly, some people wind me up. But yeah, like, you can get these water cut ones, but if I can do without using them, I don't use them, I just use this because it's just a lot easier. There's no dust, it's nice and quiet, and I do prefer this. I've had this years, and it seems to do the job, so I ain't going to be getting another unless it breaks. But yeah, so what I'm doing now is we just cut them on here, so just less than 16. I'll put a mark at both ends. It did have a guide with this, but I just chucked it away. It wasn't really any good, to be fair. It didn't do me any favours. And then you line it up. You got a ridge on here, so you line it up. You line it up on that gap there, on ridge. And then I just check it. Make sure my blade's going to touch both sides. And then this wheel's quite worn, so I always do a couple of passes with it. And then we'll just try and pop it. And there we go. And then it leaves these edges really sharp, so what you want to do is just go down them, otherwise you can get some nasty cuts. And you don't want to be putting it on when it's sharp, because when you're grouting up to it, you can literally cut yourself when you're grouting. So just like set edge up. And there we go. You get a nice crisp edge on it. Right, my rant's over now. Anyway, he ain't seen all his bloody Ryobi gear, yeah. We'll get some text back if he sees that lot. There we go, look. So this time on this one, I'm basically putting the cut edge. I'm putting the cut edge there, this way, so I've got a really crisp edge, the best edge I can get round window, because that is what people look at the most. So that's the edge, what you need to be getting bang on. I mean, some of them you can't, the tapered ones, you're going to have to put it that way. But these ones, pretty good. one of these on that. It's looking good. It's looking good. I reckon. Put that at that end. There we go. Got it. Will it fit? Let's get that level on there. So this bit's a bit tricky because we've got it between two tiles. So I've got 20 and 130 there, and it looks to me that is halfway on all. So like 55, 60 and all's nearly 120. So yeah. So if we do it halfway between a tile, 20 milli, we should be good. Right, let's set it up. So I'm just setting up for Tim. I've got the measurement there. I'll put the spaces in. And then I said, what did I say, 20 mil from here. So we'll come in 20. That is going to be the edge of the pipe. And then put this on. Let's try it for centre. Move a bit. There we go. Hopefully, that's right. So that's it. They're probably both about the same time, to be fair. Same idea. I just cut round it first. Tim likes to do it, snap it, then do it. So that's it. Done.
So Mark, what are you gonna done?
Nice. Just dropped it on the floor. The awkward cut. I haven't dropped anyone all the way through the job. The one that has to be cut at the top and at the bottom. Dropped it. So we've got that done up there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bed these on. And I'll let them go off a bit with this rapid set. I'm not miting these, I'm just going to put them on square, because I think they'll look quite nice just squared. Get it set on exactly flush. Give me a little scraper really, but yeah, wait a minute. And there we go. So we've got this tiled, got Archi on as well. Put Architrive on first before we tiled round. So that's on. I've actually made it wider, just a couple 10mm wider so it fits this, so we ain't got a little cut up that side. And then it's time to do the grouting. Got the window finished. So we've got to do, they're just holding on, so we're just going to do the grouting now. So let's crack on with this grouting and get it finished. This is the grout we're using. It's like a grey grout. This is what I use for grouting. These are pretty good. Nice and smooth. Soon get on with these. So you just want to wait till you can do it with your hand basically, and it'll come off. And then you know you're ready. Little bit of water, you don't need a lot. Then you're not washing joint out. So that's it, it's all done. Well, it's not done yet because these aren't plumbed in, but I ain't doing this, a plumber's going to do it. So I've just got toilet, sat it in, it'll look nice there on that full tile. That's toilet seat. That's where the sink unit's going, that needs drilling through as well, through there. And then got the radiator pipes, we'll get some covers for them when it's finished. This is beading right window. You can't really see it with light shining through. But yeah, it all looks smart. Oh yeah, and then I've got some grey silicone and I've sealed down each corner. Same on that side, look. Still needs another wipe, still a bit of dust on it, but I'll get that off when it's finished. That bit radiator that was going on that side. And then what I'll do is, Art Plumber will do it, me Art Plumber, when the shower tray's in, it wants that doing in white. And I might go around this in white because it always cracks, does grout round window. So I might just go around that in white, make smarten that up later on. We've got the Archi on as well, I put some Architrive on. And then, the seat joint at the top, look, see it there? I've made it 10mm bigger this side so that we get a nice line on there. That's just caulk and then it'll just get painted up to that. And that'll look smart. So yeah, that's it. So that's it for this one, guys. I don't know what we're going to be doing next. We've got a bit of everything going on. We've got plasterers here. That's getting plastered, look. We've got, this room is pretty much painted and plastered. I've just been sorting skirting boards out there, and then they're gonna, I've already cut them, then they're gonna be painted and we'll bob them on. Got sills on. I'll probably make a video on doing the sills and everything. Probably either downstairs or up here when we get finished off. So that might be the next video. I'm not sure. But if you like this, make sure you subscribe, give us a like, drop us a comment if you want, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.